Hello students! I wanted to share a few tips and tricks with you about accessing Canvas. First, you will start on the Shasta College homepage. Click SC Online. Here you will log into the portal. Once you are logged in, you will see multiple options on your portal page. First is Canvas. Second is Office 365. This is a resource for students to be able to access the full Office suite in the cloud and downloading to your computer. After you click on the Canvas Panda, you will get your Shasta College dashboard. If there are any announcements for students, these will appear here at the top. Then is your Canvas dashboard. Each of these boxes represents a different course. You may have one box, you may have multiple boxes. It just depends on your enrollments. If you are missing a course, click Courses over here in the Global Navigation menu, and then All Courses. Any course you have access to will appear here on this list. If there's any course you would like added to your dashboard, change this white star to a fully colored in orange star. That is how you know the course will be on your dashboard. Going back to the dashboard, there are two sections over here on the right that I'd like to highlight: the To-Do menu and the Coming Up list. These are just quick snapshots of things available to you in Canvas, and by no means is this a full list of all the assignments or events that you should focus on. You will need to actually go into the class in order to see all your materials. I consider this dashboard the hallway, and each of these boxes is the doorway into a classroom. You actually need to click on it in order to access your class. Focusing on this green menu on the left, the top one will be your Account button. You will want to make sure you visit the Profile page to insert your profile picture and establish your biography, and the Notifications page. Pay specific attention here to the Announcement feature. You will want to have this to notify you right away. This way, if there's any announcement in your class made by your instructor, you will find out right away. Another good one to have notify you right away is the grading. When an instructor grades an assignment or a quiz, you can find out as soon as the grades post. If you're unsure if what any of these feature items mean, simply hover your mouse over it and a pop-up will appear with more information. The next item I like to cover is the calendar. This calendar, much like the to-do list on your dashboard, is a snapshot of assignments available in your class. If you have an assignment or a reading or something you like to add that isn't already on here, you are welcome to use the Create button and add the assignment or yourself. This is a calendar for you, so if you would like to add other appointments or things you do outside of your schooling, you are welcome to do so as well. Next is the inbox. When you have new messages, a number will light up in the corner of the inbox icon. The inbox is a great tool to use whenever you have a question for a teacher or a student in your class. After you click the Compose button, you can select your course from the list and then choose the Contact button on the To line. You can choose the teacher, you can pick from the student enrollment list, or if you're working in a group, you can choose your group. No need to memorize spelling of people's names. Once you have picked your recipients, enter your subject line and message. You can also attach items or include audio-video comments and then send. Finally, the most important feature here, and that is the Help menu. If you have a question about Canvas, something you're trying to do, and you're kind of stuck, never fear. There is a 1-800 number in here for you to reach out and call somebody 24/7. The Canvas tech support team will help you through the situation. Or if you can wait 24 to 48 hours for a response, you are welcome to email the on-site team at sconlinehelp@shastacollege.edu. Quick note, we request that you do not write this number down, but come here to access the number anytime you use it, as this number is tied to the Shasta College and has been known to change. Now I'd like to take a look at a sample course. This is one we use for demonstrating Canvas to groups of students. First is this column here on the left. This is the course menu. This can change depending on the features the instructor wants to make available to you. Next, the center part is where you will find the content. This is a personalized homepage that the instructor has developed. Sometimes you may come into your class and find a modules page that looks something like this instead. If the instructor does have announcements for you, you will find that under the Announcements button. Sometimes the instructors make these available on the home page. Next are assignments, discussions, and quizzes. But if you do not have these buttons in Canvas, you will probably find the content you need on the modules page or on a personalized page that the instructor has developed for you. If you're not sure what you to do, check your syllabus. Your instructor will lay everything out in your syllabus or course guidelines or other resources they have developed for you. Many times when instructors use modules, they will have a module for each content theme, for each unit, or for each week. What is nice about the modules is that you can work your way down the list and not miss an item. When you come across an assignment, you will be able to see the due date and how many points it's worth. When you click on the assignment name, you can find the assignment details, the due date, how many points it's worth, what kind of assignment or what kind of document will you be submitting to the instructor. In this case, it is a file upload, DOC, DOCX, or PDF, which is outlined here. The available dates are helpful because this date is the first day you will be able to access the instructions for the assignment, and this is the last day you will be able to access the instructions and/or submit the assignment. When you are ready to submit, click the blue button at the top. You will choose your file and find the item wherever you have saved it. Click Submit when you are done. You know you are done when you find a box right up here on the right side that says Submission Complete. It is your receipt. It will have the date and time that the document was submitted. Discussions are wonderful tools as well. When you open the discussion, you will have the points possible and the due date at the top. This little box here tells you how many unread posts there are and how many posts total. Then you will have the instructions from your instructor. When you are ready, you will click Reply and post your original content in the box, and then click Post Reply. When you first come to this page, if you do not see posts by your classmates, then your instructor may be requiring you to post yours before the student responses are unlocked. Quizzes. The quizzes format will look much like the assignment format with a due date and available dates at the top, points possible, how many questions are on the quiz, and if multiple attempts are allowed, how many are allowed. Just know that if your due date or due time is 11:59 p.m. with a 10-minute time limit, just know that if you start at 11:55 p.m., it will auto-submit 4 minutes later and you will not get your full time limit. Okay. Read the instructions from your instructor and then take the quiz. Another important feature in Canvas are your grades. When you come to the grade screen, you can toggle between how you want to view this page. You will have the assignment name, the due date, your score once it's been graded, and how many points possible. If your instructor leaves you comments or grades using a rubric, you will have links to those features via little bubbles or icons here. If you need to print your grades, you can go to the grade sheet for each class and print from here. At the bottom of your course menu are a few other support resources. Skills for Online Success links out to our department homepage with resources to support you. Online tutoring is that you can receive tutoring in a multitude of subjects right here from within Canvas, including submitting a paper here at the Paper Center and having a tutor review it for you. Online library resources will link to the library databases for journal articles and contacting a librarian, and the Tutoring and Learning Resource Centers links to the on-site tutoring. We hope this tutorial has supported your preparedness for Canvas, and we hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.